everybody. I'm Dr. Lauren of Revolution Chiropractic, and I have a great friend here with me. I have Annie here that is going to talk to us a little bit about prenatal and postpartum fitness. So, Annie, tell us a little bit about yourself first.
Yeah, so my name's Annie Tinker. I'm with Knocked Up Fitness and Annie Tinker Training and Doula Services. And what we do is focus on, like she said, prenatal and postpartum fitness. So we focus on keeping your core intact, your pelvic floor strong, working on maintaining muscle strength and muscle mass, and keeping pregnancy weight gain at healthy levels all through your pregnancy. And then when you come back after a little bit of recovery time, we focus on rehabbing that core through our core rehab program. And it's just so essential for all women. Yes, pregnancy, yes, postpartum, but these issues that we really focus on are women's issues. A lot of the things we do, if you don't hone in on them while they're happening, can cause organ prolapse and leakage, all those little things that we think are just common and things that happen as we get older.
I was about to say that. Everyone says, oh, it's just a normal thing after you have kids.
Right, exactly. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to pee your pants when you're laughing. We can fix that.
Or jumping jacks or running.
Yes,
That's
exactly. Yes, right. You can get on the trampoline with your kids and not have to worry about it. Yeah.
Well, Annie is actually expecting now, which is awesome. How many weeks? 37?
37, yeah.
So close. We actually met in a doula training 2 years ago?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Yeah. And then you were already doing the fitness training then, and then you wanted to add doula services to be able just to really help your clients with, beginning of pregnancy and then also end and then afterwards too, right?
Exactly, yeah. Most of my clients will go through the full training, 9 months of training with me, and then I'll doula them through their birth, and then I make sure that they kind of take it easy a little bit for like 4 weeks. Some I can't get to stay down for 4 weeks. Yeah. Wow. Well, they feel great.
I was going to say because they're like, we're so prepared probably.
Exactly, yeah. And that's then awesome. They come back and we do core rehab together. So it's been wonderful. I love the whole transition, being able to see them through the whole journey.
And I'm sure you probably see how helpful it is in delivery, like being so prepared, right?
Absolutely.
Like, have you had like anyone that maybe like their first birth went a certain way, and then after with their second one doing training with you, like it's been different?
Yeah, definitely. Not only that, but I've had a few moms who are attempting VBAC, and all successful so far.
That's amazing.
It's huge. But what we really focus on towards the end of the pregnancy, 9 months, I'm working on it right now, is the Knocked Up Fitness Push Prep program.
What's
and
that
it
look at?
trains you to switch your breathing. So as opposed to inhale, relax, exhale, engage that pelvic floor transverse, you want to switch it up so that you are completely relaxed, right? And then you are engaging, wrapping the transverse, but also relaxing the pelvic floor at the same time, just to assist your body in making contractions as effective as possible.
And you probably need a coach to teach you that more than just reading it. Like, you need the explanation, because I think if I read that, I'd be like, I need you to explain more and like make sure I'm doing it right.
Yeah, so online we have our prenatal membership through knockedupfitness.com, and we have videos explaining all of this stuff.
Awesome.
So if you're not in Jacksonville, if you're not in Des Moines, where Erica is the creator of Knocked Up Fitness, you can do the videos. They're super thorough, but easy to explain. Easy to understand.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And then I love that you guys are able to see people that are here in Jacksonville, but also, throughout the United States, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's wonderful because through the prenatal membership, you also get direct access to me, who's your prenatal coach, through a closed Facebook group, and then also an email, which is you get that email when you join the membership. And I have questions from clients all over the world. We have moms in the UK, Australia. It's really neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What about someone that says, oh, I've always worked out my whole life, like I know how to work out, like it doesn't change when I'm pregnant? Like, would you agree? Would you teach them something different? Like, what would you say?
Yeah, so pregnancy is a whole different animal. I would agree and disagree, right? So there's that old adage that if you were doing it before you got pregnant, you can still do it.
Right.
Which is true. If you were doing high impact workouts and you still feel great doing them, you can absolutely keep doing them through pregnancy. However, you need to switch up what you're focusing on, right? So everything should include that transverse abdominal low core pelvic floor connection.
Okay.
So you need to work that into everything that you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely different than how someone would just normally be working out.
Exactly, yeah. And so another thing that I would say too is when you're like doing glute day, for example, you want to focus on the sits bones, right? So the sits bones are what I like to use as a visual for the back of the pelvic floor.
Okay.
So when you're connecting that, you really want to focus on the sits bones as opposed to like the whole glute itself. The focus just becomes a little more isolated.
Right.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you're not just working out just to be healthy and stay in shape. Like, you're also working out to have a great rest of the pregnancy and labor.
Exactly. Right? And there's a lot of stuff that you really want to avoid during pregnancy that people don't talk about. Any flexion past 8-10 weeks. Anything like a deadlift, for example, you have to wrap that transverse abdominal to protect the low core because your hips are so spread apart. Your pelvis is spreading apart the second you get that first dose of pregnancy hormone.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you just have to protect yourself.
There's a lot of stuff to
It's crazy.
learn.
Yeah, your whole body is growing and it grows faster than you can really adapt to it.
Right.
So you have to be focused on that from day one.
Awesome. And then I know you touched on like postpartum, but you were talking about like different things that moms might be diagnosed with or have after they deliver and like how fitness can work with that. Would that separation of the ab muscles, the diastasis recti, like does that get better with fitness?
So this core rehab, yes.
Okay.
In a lot of cases, if you go back to what you were doing before, it can get worse.
Really?
Yeah, it can get worse, and that causes so many additional issues because the diastasis, the separation in the ab column, diastasis recti, is caused by the connective tissue spreading apart from the relaxin hormone, everything that we get when we're pregnant. If you feel great, you're not bleeding anymore, you're cleared to work out, and you go back to doing 150 crunches every morning, you're going to make that so much worse.
I have so many people always say, like, oh, I just need to do ab workouts because my core's not tight anymore.
No, so if you're pregnant, you notice that sometimes when you're getting out of bed or something, you'll have coning in the belly, right? So that's the beginning of separation of the ab muscles. Completely normal. You don't want to ever flex. You want to get onto your side and then come up, right?
That's why I tell everyone to get off the table.
Exactly.
Just roll to your side and then get up.
Right. So listen to her when you're in here. But you're still going to see that coning because that's what's supposed to be protected and held in by that ab column is not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So any flexion, stuff like that, you really have to rehab that core before you jump into it. I don't like crunches at all. I don't. I don't want people to be doing them.
That's awesome. I'm like learning so much.
Yeah.
Like, this is very cool.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to tell any of the viewers, like about you or about fitness or anything, how to contact you, anything else like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I just started maternity leave, actually. I'm going to be taking a couple months off. But like I said, you can message me at Annie Tinker Training and Doula Services on Facebook, and we can set you up with a virtual program. You can join the Knocked Up Fitness membership at knockedupfitness.com. That's your prenatal membership. You get access to me through email and then a private Facebook group, as well as 3 full trimesters of workouts, tutorials. Wow. It's great. And then the core rehab program as well, you can do that on knockedupfitness.com. And I think we are about to start another wave of enrollments. It's been huge, amazing feedback. It's a wonderful program.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, I know the goal is just to have people or allow people to have like the births that they want, or maybe have like a second chance at the birth that they want if like maybe the first one didn't go as well. And I know that you need to be prepared to be able to do this. Like,
exactly.
Being prepared has great outcomes with it.
Right, physically and mentally. And there's so many studies out there. I can send you some so we can post in the on the page. But there's so many studies that just over and over again prove how important staying fit and active in the proper way is for pregnancy and delivery and then recovery.
Yeah, and can you comment on this video like right below just to like put your name and like maybe your contact, and like the Knocked Up Fitness and all that sort of stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, if you guys have any questions, just comment below, and then one of us will answer, probably Miss Andy, because she's going to know way more than me. I might just tag her and be like, hey, can you answer this? But thank you so much for telling us more about you and what you do, and we will see you guys later, and then congratulations, I'm so excited for you.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you later.